Then we move on to Gruppendynamische Aspekte. Since it's a large group, there will be group dynamics, and let us see what are all the aspects which we need to consider while teaching the group of large students. Publikumshemmung. It's basically crowd fear. It's basically that nervousness in a man which prevents him from speaking openly to a group of people. It also prevents in having a clear thought. So that way it prevents the students from expressing themselves in the Ziel language or the target language. Then you have Leistungssteigerung for Publikum. It is exactly the opposite of Publikumshemmung. So these kinds of students, they find it very easy to communicate in open public in any language. So that way these students influence the classroom in a positive manner, and also when they are down, they influence the class in a negative manner. So these are two main things which needs to be considered in Großen Gruppen. Then you have the following points which needs to be considered, which can also influence the classroom conduction. One, you have Affekt Steigerung. Affekt Steigerung basically means, since the group is big, a small positive or a small negative emotion can strengthen immediately. So let's say if a teacher actually scolds a person, then the entire classroom will be very defensive, and even when the teacher is trying to get the answers from the students, they will prevent themselves from answering, because they will think that the teacher is in a bad mood. No matter what we say, we are going to get scoldings. So for that, the solution is basically try to praise the students, formulate the critiques in a positive manner, and have humor components in your class. So that way you can use the positiveness of the Affektsteigerung. Then you have Ansteckung. So Ansteckung is basically the spread of a particular feeling inside the class. And in big classrooms, this Ansteckung happens very fast and in a very intensive manner. We can take the same example of teacher scolding and we can apply it here. Once you scold the best student, that's it. It's game over. The rest of the class will not even respond. And that way, you have now created a Ansteckung situation, which is now going to influence the entire Unterricht. So in this case, the solution is basically, if you have difficulty with the students, talk to him personally. Don't openly scold them. Make sure that the positive atmosphere of the classroom is maintained. Then you have Leitfiguren. These are characters which have very strong Ansteckungspotential. They are also called as lead characters. So a classroom in itself has got a role model in themselves, saying that okay, this guy is really good, and you can have a negative role model as well, this guy is a clown. These two are called as light figures, and these people can actually change the course of the class by asking questions, by making funny jokes, etc. So in this situation, make sure that you have these people on your side, and that way pull them along with the classroom process and get their help to influence the class.
With that, the chapter comes to an end. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment to the channel. If you have any questions, then contact me via email or put down your comments and I'll be able to reply. Thank you.